officially arrived in Boulder randomly. I literally worked out in a sports bra yesterday, and today we have a foot of snow. But it is the start of my full week of training and workouts. I'm going to show everything I do this week for my training and recovery, and I'm also wearing my Ring-Con ring that will show my stress and sleep recovery scores. So I'm excited to show how my recovery and sleep changes with the intensity of my training and what I'm doing day to day.
George, do you love the snow? Inside. Take us home, boy.
He's never been more excited to go inside. Do some cross training. Are you excited?
My favorite.
Dee-dee-dee. Wednesdays are usually the most boring day of the week because I cross train, so it's just me staring at this for like an hour or two. Not the most entertaining, but I do this just to reduce injury risk and impact and still get aerobic volume.
Yeah.
So fun. So Wednesdays are obviously a little bit of a sad day because there's no running involved, but I am very thankful to the arctrainer for letting me get in good solid aerobic volume. After the arctrainer, I did a little bit of a core routine. I do some version of core about 4 to 5 days a week, and it's a little bit different every time, but this is one of the core workouts that I cycle through my rotation. Nice little escape from Alaska.
Oh, perfect.
Tay and I are about to go for a run. It is very snowy. We had to change our plan. We're at Eagle Trailhead instead of a different trailhead, which none of you care about. But anyways, I got 8.5 hours of sleep, which was not my goal. We'll make do. We're running 10 miles. I think I will survive despite the terrible conditions and the lack of sleep.
Okay, Allie, there's like no snow on the ground. You need to calm down.
Terrible conditions.
Okay, so dramatic. We're gonna run on that dry path. She's fine.
Survival is not guaranteed. Done. It was good. We went the wrong way once, but it all worked out. We got back to the car at like almost exactly 10 miles. Feel good about my navigation on that one. And now I'm gonna do just some strides. And Taylor, as my videographer extraordinaire, is gonna get some extraordinary clips. To take George on a walk, and he's desperately trying to escape up to bed.
Look at you, handsome boy. Come here.
You look great in that sweater, George.
Let's go.
Come on, George. Thursdays are one of my easier training days of the week with no double and no strength training, so I really try to take advantage, spend some time with Georgie, and keep those stress levels low. Good morning. I'm about to start my long run. I have like a slightly moderate long run for my second workout of the week, and it's so cold. It's literally freezing. Like, I say that in truth. It is 30 degrees, and I'm in 2 long sleeves. The Alaskan has left my body. I need layers. It's just what's happening. Yeah, 16 miles today, and I better get going because my hand's gonna fall off if I don't put a glove on it immediately. The Alaskan in me is back. Back out of retirement. Down to 1 layer. Just flipped a little over 8 miles. It is a snowstorm. 2 miles to go. It's definitely still snowing. Walking back from the gym now, I just did my lift. There were a bunch of people in there and I got shy, so I did not film anything, but I do the same lift on Tuesdays and Fridays. So I'll film it on Tuesday and show kind of what I do and explain the reasoning behind it. It's still snowing. It has not really stopped. So yeah, I guess it's just winter now. So that's cool. This is not an official workout, but I'm timing Spencer's 5K speed walking attempt. So I'm getting a bit of speed walking in myself. He is crushing it right now in a very heated battle with a 5 to 6 year old girl who's honestly crushing this 5K. I think we've got a future Olympian. Look at him go.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour.
I'm headed to the gym now. Usually on either Saturdays or Sundays, I'll do some sort of a long cross-train effort. So today I have 2 hours on the arctrainer. Look, I know that does not sound fun, but it's actually not that bad. It's just 4 by 30 minutes. Also, when I'm cross-training, I allow myself to lean into my vices. So I have unlimited scrolling on Reels, unlimited watching YouTube. So it's honestly like a fun, blessed time. And yeah, I'm clearly just trying to talk myself into this because I've been procrastinating for like an hour and a half at this point, so yeah. We're gonna get it done. You'll notice that on my cross-training workouts, I say steady, not easy, and that's because if I was to go easy on the elliptical, arctrainer, bike, aqua jogging, all of the above, I will end up with a heart rate of about 110 beats per minute, and that is simply not the goal. The goal is to get a good aerobic endurance stimulus during this, so I want to keep my heart rate in about the zone that it would be if I were running, so I try to have it between 135 and 150 beats per minute, and in order to do that, I'm definitely putting out more of a moderate effort, even though the actual aerobic stimulus is still that of an easy run. Back from the gym, just doing a little bit of heat training. I try to do this 2 to 3 times a week where I just sit in like a really hot bathtub for 20 minutes. I know it's not a hot tub or a sauna, but look, I sweat a lot while I'm doing this, so I think it works. I told you I would start sweating. As I mentioned earlier, throughout this video, I'm wearing my Rincon Gen 2 Smart Ring. As a runner, this can be a valuable tool because it provides so much data about my sleep, activity, stress, and vital signs without me having to do anything other than wear it. It's also the world's thinnest and lightest smart ring with a weight of 2 to 3 grams and a minimum thickness of 2 millimeters, so I barely notice that I have it on, even when I'm running, cross-training, or strength training. It's comfortable, and I honestly think it looks really cool. Rincon Gen 2 offers 10 to 12 days of battery life with 150 plus days of use when paired with a portable charging case. Its waterproof technology meets the highest dust and water resistance standard of IP68, and it can even function at depths of up to 100 meters underwater. One of my favorite features is the stress score. I'm a naturally anxious overthinker, and when that's combined with training at a high level and showing my life on social media, it can result in very high stress. The data from Rincon is a good reminder to take time to relax and decompress, encouraging me to lean into positive habits like reading and journaling. Rincon is the first smart ring to provide sleep apnea monitoring, which can be turned on automatically at night by recognizing sleep. Rincon was crowdfunded through Kickstarter for over $4 million in 45 days, and it's also free to use. There's no subscription fee ever. Thank you, Rincon, for sponsoring this video. Spence and I are getting ready to run. I'm just doing some mobility, rolling, and activation before we go. I do this basically every day that I run. It takes like 20 to 30 minutes, but I'm not gonna film it every single day because it's just the same thing over and over again. Don't do it.
Oh.
About to go for a run. I'm doing 8 miles today. First run in a few days. You excited?
I'm excited that it's warm out. That's what I'm excited for.
Oh, the sun.
I could have shorts on, or I do.
Yeah.
I could have a
you
t-shirt.
You could and you do. Okay, we should probably get going.
Cue the fake start to the run.
Well, it was fake, I admit it. I definitely feel tired today, so I'm glad it's just a recovery day and I can spend the rest of the day just chilling, not really doing anything. Gotta get ready for this next week because I'm racing on Saturday, which means focusing on my sleep and recovery right now. This day I had some pretty bad anxiety, which happens every once in a while to me, but I made sure to lean into relaxing, making a good dinner, making cookies to try to get that number down. I currently have the perfect combo of toast, coffee, and mobility. I mean, I don't actually enjoy the mobility, but the toast and coffee kind of make up for it. I got 8.5 hours of sleep last night, but it honestly felt like such good sleep. I always enjoy my Monday runs. Yeah, they're just fun, you know, 10-mile Mondays. I've been doing that for over a year now, and it's gotta be like top 4 days of the week. And I enjoy quite a few days of the week, so that's pretty good. 10 miles done, now I have some hill strides. Two to 3 days a week, usually after an easy run or cross training session, I'll do my mountain legs routine, which is 30 step-ups and 30 reverse lunges on each leg. And this is just to improve running economy and uphill strength. Hi, mister. Final day of this week of workouts, and I'm ending it with a bang because today is a workout day. I also got good sleep last night. I got almost 9 hours, which is kind of what I actually aim for. It's also been like super helpful wearing this ring because sometimes I think I overestimate how much I actually sleep because I think the amount of time I'm in bed is how much sleep I get, but it's good to have a reality check of I need to be in bed for longer than I want to sleep for, which, yeah, anyways, feeling rested. Spence just arrived. He's gonna film my workout. I'm doing 6 by 3 minutes at 10K pace with 1 minute rest around this dirt road / pavement hybrid loop. There are some hills and stuff, so it's a little bit more about effort than pace. So yeah, just gonna get going, I guess.
Big hill coming up. Big hill. last rep.
Only one to go. It's hard.
This one's uphill the whole time.
I think that was the hardest workout I've done since track season. The last 3 were so hard. I think mainly just because the last 2 were uphill, and at that point in the workout, the uphill was just brutal. It was a good workout, definitely a solid effort, which was the goal for the day. So now I'm just gonna head back and lift. I start every lift with a warm-up that works on strengthening my stabilizing muscles because that's very important for trail running and also activates my core so that I'll be sure to use it throughout the lift. Then I do my mountain legs routine but with weight, so it's a little bit harder than the one I do 2 to 3 days a week, and this works on muscular endurance, especially in the posterior chain, which is so important for uphill running. Next, I do sumo squats because I really want to get in heavy squats, but the normal ones put a lot of pressure on my knees and make them hurt. So sumos I find are a little bit better for me, and then I superset that with kettlebell swings to get an explosive movement in. After that, I move on to Romanian deadlifts, and on these I really focus on pushing my butt back like I'm trying to open a door with it, and it helps to target my glutes. And I superset those with ball slams for another explosive movement. Finally, I end with machine leg curls and leg extensions because I think the machine exercises are the easiest, and I do this at the end just to work on muscular endurance. And I finish off the workout with a little core circuit that is 10 leg raises superset with 10 weighted crunches, and I do that 3 times through. It sounds easy, but trust me, it really gets to you after about the second round. It just does burn by the end, and I end up crawling away on the floor. All right, so that is a full week of workouts for me, but I did want to say I noticed some really interesting data from last night. So according to my ring, my heart rate variability was lower last night and my heart rate was higher, and that can happen after a day with really intense exercise, which makes complete sense because yesterday was a really hard workout. I think overall, like, my takeaway from having more data about my stress and my sleep is that I really need to constantly be making an effort to prioritize both my sleep and my stress management, because it's easy to think that I'm doing a good job of getting enough sleep and managing my stress, but in reality, being a professional athlete is so much stress on your body all the time. So it's really important to have coping mechanisms in place to be working on keeping those stress levels low, and also be working on getting really quality sleep so that your body is able to adapt and continue to improve. I hope that you enjoyed this full week of workouts. And if you did, please hit subscribe, leave a comment, like the video. All of it would be very appreciated. Of course, I'm not trying to push you into anything you don't want to do, but like, if you do want to do that, go ahead. Thank you so much for watching, and that's all for now, folks.